Hello, everybody.
Hey, everyone. It's Glass City Pickers. We're back from our little mishap last night, and we're joined with Buffalo Picker. First of all, we want to apologize for last night's mishap. We were told a year ago we had the highest, fastest, strongest internet. We have 2 routers in the house, and apparently it didn't work.
No.
So called them last night after the show, and they were out first thing this morning. So hopefully all is well and nothing goes wrong. So I'm going to let Buffalo Picker introduce himself again, since we got so rudely interrupted last night with the internet. Damn internet.
Dang internet. Man.
Go ahead, Buffalo.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm Buffalo Picker, part-time reseller, full-time federal employee, and also retired military. I'm glad to be here tonight with the Glass City Pickers.
Thank you, B. Thank you. Appreciate you being here with us. Well, tonight's show, since we got rudely interrupted, like we said, by our internet, it'll be short and sweet. It won't be as long as the normal show that we have on every Tuesday. So we're gonna got some show and tell that, like we said, we got out of the storage unit. We wanted to show y'all. So tonight, hopefully the cable will stay up and running, the internet stay popping, and we'll be able to show y'all this.
And for those of you joining, just say hi and comment anything you have to say. Hi, Shelly.
What's up, Shelly?
All right. If you have any questions, make sure you put your questions in the comment as well.
Any of them? Any questions?
So before we get to the show and tell, we were talking a little about eBay sales and Amazon sales and what we do last night. So before we got interrupted with the internet, I just wanted to ask you, Buffalo Picker, when it comes to eBay and Amazon, which platform do you prefer over the other?
Each platform is unique in its own, but I can honestly say I prefer Amazon over eBay because once I ship that item off to Amazon, it's pretty much in Amazon hands for it to do the selling, take care of the customer service, take care of the returns. Even though it's a fee incorporated with that, I'm cool with it because of the return that I pretty much make on my items.
Right.
I would, rather relinquish that over to Amazon and let them take care of it for me. Now, eBay, I like eBay, but for me, I'm going with the numbers. Everything for me with this resale business is about the numbers game. And right now, you can go research data for eBay and Amazon, and Amazon have about 53 million people that come to their website to shop, compared to eBay around 15 million. So, to me, it's a numbers game. I sell on both platforms, but it's all about the numbers for me.
And them numbers is great right there. That's a very big different number, and
What about do you do mostly FBA or do you do merchant fulfilled?
Right now I do mostly, I say 90% of my sales on Amazon is through FBA. I do sell some merchant fulfilled items like aerosol type of products, things that I can't ship to the warehouse, but I'm still approved to sell it. Or heavy stuff. Right. I'll keep that at the house listed on Amazon website, and then once I get a buyer, I'll just ship it to the customer myself. But like I said, that's probably about 5 to 10% of my inventory that I do that with Amazon.
We are pretty much FBA straight across the board. I do have one thing up there, merchant fulfilled, but we haven't really dabbled too much in that.
But it sounds interesting to do that too with some of the products that we have that we know we can't ship to Amazon. So that sounds like a new avenue to just start, and venturing off in, just say, heck, we can put it on both platforms, whichever one sell first, sell it, and we take it down from the other one. We don't have a lot, you know. So
yeah, just long as you don't run into making the same sale that day, you
at
know.
the same time, both of them.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean that's a good strategy if you don't have but a couple items and can keep up with it, you know.
Yeah, especially if it's more than just one.
Yeah, but I can tell you right now, you can work around the cancellation of a shipment with eBay,
right?
But it's no workaround for Amazon.
No.
They order that item and you supposed to merchant fulfill it, and it don't go in a nice box, or you can't ship it because you done lost it or something happened to that item. That's a big no for Amazon platform. Yeah. Because again, Amazon trying to remind you that those are their customers, not yours.
Correct.
That's true.
That's true. Hi, Kenna.
Hi, McKenna.
Well, as we've been getting more and more our feet wet more and more with Amazon, we see the difference between Amazon and eBay, because we started on eBay, and since we didn't, transform over to Amazon, we do see the difference of money, period. We see how that check be in that bank every 2 weeks and the number that check brings.
But don't get me wrong, I like Amazon. I love Amazon, and I do love the money that we make on it, and I think it's a fun thing to do. I still like my eBay though.
Well, that's cool.
I think that's where we started.
Yeah, but I really think that's a beautiful thing to have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I mean, back to the original question is, which one you prefer the best?
Yeah, right.
I like both. I do. I honestly like both. I like to be able to go and get some items that are not in new condition, but you still can sell it.
Right.
To a customer out there looking for that particular item. I do like that. I like the fact that they are not as strict as Amazon on the condition of a product. I like all of that, but like Chris said, I mean, it's a numbers game. When you look at those checks that you get from Amazon compared to what you get on eBay,
right?
Hey, big difference.
Right, you're right.
Big difference.
Yeah. But I like both, but I prefer Amazon over eBay.
Well,
I'm 50-50. I would have to say I'm 50-50.
I could care less about 50-50. I just like that 50-50 money. Both of y'all keep bringing that 50-50 money in. I'm cool with it. You heard me? It don't even matter. So both of these beautiful platforms to be able to sell on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people take the eBay route because it's more of a freestyle, free for all.
That's what I was gonna say.
And you can go and sell anything on there. Amazon, you have a lot of restrictions,
right?
And, you got to meet a lot of quality and capability to get on there. You got to do a lot of things and jump through a lot of hoops. So
I mean, Amazon just basically trying to see if you real about the selling game,
right.
That's just like you going out and working on somebody's job. They're trying to see, do you have good work ethics,
right.
and is you somebody that they're going to try to keep around for a while? So that's like Amazon foolproof system to see if you are just a hobby seller or you're a real seller.
Right.
If you're a hobby seller, Amazon definitely is not the place where you want to sell, because you're gonna be burnt out in a couple months after you go out scan and stuff and you can't find nothing to sell.
Right. I do like though about eBay is where we are restricted on Amazon. We're not restricted, like you said. Can't sell Nike on Amazon yet, but I'm working towards that. We all are.
Yeah.
But things like that we can't sell on Amazon, but we definitely can and do sell on eBay.
If you're making the numbers for Amazon, they're definitely gonna let you eat.
Yeah.
They're definitely gonna open you up in other categories to sell. So that's that's one thing I like about it. They're gonna reward you for your work.
Because I can say honestly that they have done that by us. They have done that by us. As we was getting our numbers up more and more, they were opening us up to different things so quick. I was like, man, we opened up to this, we opened up to that. And it was like, whoa. McKenna asked,
what about Facebook Marketplace? I sell on Facebook Marketplace. I do like that.
That's more that's McKenna. That's more of an eBay type style. You still gonna have to keep the stuff. I like when the stuff is out of my house and I don't have to see it. That's the best thing. I love when it's out of my house and I don't have to see it.
But we do pretty good on Facebook Marketplace
Right,
when I list
right.
things on there. I usually don't have them up there too long.
No, but it depends on what it is. And like I got our first pallet, that's the place we sold 90% of our stuff on.
Was
And
Facebook
the
Marketplace.
other 10% went to Amazon. So we can say that right there did open us up to another avenue, because we weren't even, trying to think about no Facebook Marketplace. We was eBay, Amazon strictly. But when we got a bulk of stuff, man, we had to move it, and it moved right there. So that was
eBay. I mean, Facebook Marketplace is ideal for making local sales.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Something similar to like Craigslist.
Right.
But you ain't got to do the shipping. You can just, exchange merchandise for cash right on the spot.
And
That's what I like about it. I mean, you don't have to ship nothing. You can just meet up in a safe place, and exchange the product for cash.
Yeah.
right. And on that pallet, most of it did sell, but we had large items. We had massage tables. We had a huge exercise machine. We had a lot of big things that there's no way I could have sent that to Amazon. And I certainly wasn't shipping it
and even the time that we scanned the stuff for Amazon, some of the stuff we were open to, but the product was so big, this was us shipping it there, we would have lost,
Yeah.
So Facebook.
Shelley asked a question about who charges the most in fees between Amazon and eBay, and that hands down, that would be Amazon.
Amazon.
Amazon, Shelley, Amazon, because
Amazon charges more.
The fees for eBay, that's like a blow in the wind. That's nothing. But Amazon, they got storage fees, they got fees for everything. They got fees for everything, honestly. And I feel like running them all down, but I'll be saying we wasting our time because we getting taxed. That's why when we send it to Amazon, I believe when we see that stuff go, we know we getting extra money. That's one thing I can say is items selling on Amazon is going to sell a bit more. I'm saying new items going to sell a bit more on Amazon than it is on eBay.
Right.
And I think because the prime buyers have bought into that 1 day, 2 day shipping that Amazon offers.
Cool. Yeah.
Correct.
That's
people order stuff they want like right now.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah. So
well, you see what they're doing now with Walmart. Curbside service. We shop for you. We got our workers in here shopping and getting groceries to people all through the store, clothes and whatever. So it's that business, y'all. For some of them people that's still on the fence, that's in this live show with us right now. I tell y'all, this is an avenue that anybody can get some money on. And now you got to do is go look in your closet. I'm gonna go look in my closet. I'm gonna say a pair of them pants that I bought 2 years ago. And they still good, and I can get some money for them. So
yeah, one thing I can say to the people out in y'all audience is that once you become a reseller, your trips to taking donations to Goodwill and Salvation Army is going to come to an end. You're going to assess that stuff thoroughly before you take it to those places, because you're going to try to determine is there any resale value in it, before you take it to turn it in for a donation.
I had a question.
McKenna asked, when you sell on eBay, do you guys do buy it now? Or I don't do auctions. I do buy it now.
I do both.
Do you? I don't do the auctions.
It's all depending on the item. If it's like a collectible, I may put it up for auction.
Oh, okay.
But if it's like regular stuff, I do buy now.
Yeah, we normally do just buy now. I've never done an auction. I mean, it probably wouldn't hurt to try one, but I've never done it.
Yeah,
if you get like a collectible item like those figurines that I had showed y'all one time before. People want it bad enough, they're gonna push the price up.
Right.
I already started out with a profit margin that if it sell with one person bidding on it, I'm still gonna make a good return. So I started out at so if I bought it for $10, I'm gonna put it out there for $40. Okay. depending on how many people bid on it, before you know it, that thing could be like $200 before it's sold.
Right.
Yeah,
That's something I'll have to look at and try.
Yeah.
Because we
Right.
honestly have never done the auction.
Every
I
time
always
we
just do
always
buy
buy
now.
now. Right now.
Yeah. Now I can tell you too with the auction though, there is an additional fee charged by eBay for that, but it's not much. It's not much.
No.
Well, that's good. And then they got to promoting your stuff. I was looking at a guy online talking about promoting your products on eBay. You know,
yeah, I have done that before as well.
Yeah, I've started promoting some of our stuff on eBay.
Yeah.
You know, just for, you know, the exposure that they're trying to, you know, let us get. So I'm taking some of it, you know.
Yeah, I have done that before. Depending on, like, you know, how many of that one item that I have. If I have a bunch of them, then yeah, I would sign up for the promotion. Like those computer bags, you know, that's part of a promotion, you know, because I want to get rid of them. But I know there's a reason why they're not moving right now.
Yeah.
You know, those things are going to move 2 times in the year. They're going to move right before school start in August, and they're going to move again before school start in the winter. Okay. So that's why I know they haven't moved, but, you know, they're going to move.
And that information you just spilled out, you got that from what app or what tool you use to know when the product is going to be able to sell?
Terapeak.
Okay.
Now, you only can get that app free. I think right now they have partnership with eBay. So you can get that app free if you got a store on eBay.
Yep, we have it.
So man, that is a great tool to use, man. They don't give you all the information you need. They give you enough.
Okay.
Yeah, I played around in it about a week ago, and it's really nice to have that on eBay now. Yeah. It really is.
Yeah. You want to know, you know, what's the size adult shirt you should be buying because it sells the most on eBay. You can find that right there. You know, I can tell you, I can go and put it out there. You find extra large shirts are that I think one of the highest selling size on eBay. Right.
Whoa. Okay. Nice profit margin on extra large shirts. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. What happened?
You ready for some show and tell that we didn't get to show last night?
Yeah, we can if you want to.
Yeah, hold on. You got that one question. I can answer that question for Shelly.
Yep.
Yeah. So once you ship your item to Amazon, it don't sell. My rule of thumb is if it's there for 60 days, I'm bringing it back. And when I bring it back, I'm gonna sell it on eBay. That's why, you know, my blueprint, which Glass City Pickers use as well, is my blueprint was to start my eBay store first, figure out how eBay worked. Once I controlled eBay, then I went over to Amazon. So now when my stuff don't sell on Amazon, I can use my eBay store as a fallback to make that sale. Because the thing is with my items sitting at the house, I'm not being charged anything for storage. But if it's sitting at Amazon, you're going to start chalking up storage fees. So the profit that you thought you was going to make, you're going to be losing it because Amazon is taking out storage fees on your item while it sit there.
Right. And
then when we bring it back too, when I do list it on eBay, I will also list it on Facebook Marketplace.
Especially we got a keyboard out here. We got a keyboard out here that we had got off that pallet that we had bought, and we sent them to Amazon, but Amazon kept playing. They were the only one with them besides us. So, you know, the conglomerate, they going to beat us out every time. You know what I'm saying? When we flex our price, they want to flex their price. So we had to change it up and brought it on back home, you know? So we, eBay is where it's at now, and Facebook Marketplace is where it's at. So you have to.
Shelly was saying that she sold her antiques on eBay, always sold as by auction. That's good. I mean, antiques, collectibles, you know, you definitely want to try to put those out there in the auction. And what I recommend is, you know, if you're going to put your item out there, you want to at least put it out there for the minimum amount of money you would accept for that item. And then you just let it work itself up through the system with the customers bidding on it. Because if they want it bad enough, they're going to take the price up.
They're going to push that button.
Right. Yeah, that's sweet. We're gonna have to start doing some of the items that we have.
We'll do a few auction. When you send to Amazon, do they tell you the pricing or do you tell them what you want? Oh,
Yeah, you just go with the market value.
market
value. if you know you want to sell that item and the buy box price is already set for you to make a good profit, then send it in with the buy box price. But if you say that it's only 3 people selling that thing, and by the time your item get there and get listed on the Amazon website, you probably could go like with the highest price. Just once your item get there, then you're gonna have to do some work by going in to see what is the buy box price now that your item is there, and determine where you want to fit in with the prices already listed for that item. So basically what I do is I check the market value. And the market value, I started out with the buy box, and then I go 2 or 3 down from the buy box to see what other people are selling it for. And then I figure out where I want to, place my price at in that with that particular item. So you choose your own price. Amazon don't choose your price.
Right.
Because we, in the morning time, that's what we do. We get on the phone and start looking at where the buy box price is and see how we can adjust our prices closest to the buy box price, where we're going to still make a profit, So
I like these questions, man.
So you got it. Yeah, those good questions. Thank you.
Yeah, they need to bring these questions to the Buffalo Picker Show too. Now I need to see y'all.
That's right. Family show, baby. Now, but the family.
But I'm only seeing a couple people type, and I see that we have 5 people watching. So come on, everybody else, go ahead and ask a question, or at least say hi.
Hey, we here.
Right.
We here. We here
Right.
for y'all. We here for us. We here as a family. Let's get it. So, hey, Buffalo Picker. Now, I know how things work with this resale business a little bit more than I used to.
Right.
So when you start getting your feet wet in this business, and before you already said that this business made you open your eyes to a lot of things.
Yeah.
You really said you got dedicated to this business. Where do you see yourself going in this business in the next 10 years?
Well, that's a loaded question, Cap Money. Yeah, so basically, I got a vision board. I try not to put it on video because, I just try to keep that to myself. But
strategy.
But my vision board is right here. And basically, I have goals that I want to meet and timelines that I want to meet those goals. So for me, in the next 10 years, ideally, what I would like to have is some sort of warehouse/store where I can bring this stuff in, sell pallets to people, and also have a place like if they want to go and buy items individually, that stuff will be laid out for them as well. So that is like my long-term top of the mountain goal, So, and that's what I'm building towards. I mean, I've been snowballing this resale business for the last 2 years, and I'm going to continue to snowball it because of what I do with my military retirement and with my federal government. I don't need to touch this money, period. I don't need to pay myself. I don't need to do none of that. I just need to keep it rolling. And then what's going to happen is in the next 2 years, when I decide to leave federal government, I'm going to see where my snowball is at the time, and then start looking towards building, to reach that goal of getting that warehouse.
Hey, that's real right there.
What?
And all of us need that vision board to keep it tapped up. I got a vision board that's still sitting on my floor, so my vision is looking down.
Hey,
and I'm
you gotta write it down, man. You gotta write it down.
Yeah.
So I see where that thing at. I got 6 things in here on my board that I kind of quote, and one of them is speak what you seek until you're able to see it.
Right.
Speak what you seek until you're able to see it. I'm a firm believer of putting things out in the atmosphere, and knowing that it's going to come back non-voided, So I always come down here. If I don't do it in the morning, I do it when I get home, and I repeat those things because I'm a firm believer. You put it in the atmosphere, it's going to come back to you.
Right.
So Yeah, and that's what I have so many goals on my board, man. And like last year, I had 7 things that I wanted to meet, and I met all of them except for one. You know,
Man.
and that was by choice. You know, my one I didn't meet was to buy that Ford. I meant the Ram truck. That was by choice.
Right,
You know, I chose not to do that one, but everything else, you know, get into the liquidation business. You know, I still got that stuff on the board. And I just got a check mark on it, you know,
Right.
that I have accomplished. But it was 7 items and I accomplished 6, you know. So
Good.
I mean, you got to write it down, man. You got to write it, make it come to life.
Well, you know, that's some sound advice for everybody, including ourselves, that we take to heart, you know, because like you said, you're talking to existence. And by being on the same team you on, I see it every day, you know, with this hustle. And I can appreciate it. That's why I even get even more motivated off of you. You know, I don't have to go outside of you for my motivation in this business, you know, and that's why I don't mind sharing this forward with everybody else, because I know what you've done for us in this business.
You got to pay it forward, man. You got to pay it forward. I mean, you know, I ain't trying to get spiritual on nobody on the show.
No,
so
that is good.
But
every day.
you got to pay it forward, man, because the thing is I think in this universe, it's all about what you put out there is what you're going to get back.
Right.
You know, you putting out, it's like for me, I cannot receive something from you like this.
Nope.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I got to release it.
You get what you give.
Yeah, exactly. So, you know, I'm definitely not one of those resellers that when I get some information, especially if I know you're going to use it like y'all. Now, if I know you ain't going to use it, I may be hesitant on telling you.
Right.
But like you all, you know, I'll say 80% of the time when I tell y'all to do something, you're going to do it. You know, so, but I mean, that I said 80%, but the margins are good. I didn't say 50%. I didn't say 40%. So, you know, some things you just ain't ready to do. Some things you just can't do. And I understand that, you know. So, but I will say, you know, that, you know, when I do give y'all sound information, you know, y'all move on it. So, and my thing is, that's how I'm going to run my channel and my YouTube is that I'm going to be transparent. I don't care what reseller say, oh, you putting out too much information, or you should hold that to your chest. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that because I understand that it's enough money out here for every reseller to make money.
Yeah. And also, if you look at those resellers that's holding everything to their chest and everything else, that got their YouTube channels, that got all these big followers and so-called big followers, a lot of their followers will start leaving them soon because of channels like this, you know, channels doing our channel that we are really giving. We giving this, I guess I feel sometimes we giving this industry of this game a boost, because a lot of times when we first started, you telling us to look at this guy, man, when we start doing that, I'm looking at it, then some people, they want you to buy this and then buy that and buy this. But I'm like, hold on, man. I thought this game was supposed to be, man, I like you say, transparent and give, share, and make it happen. And I'm like, man, these guys ain't doing it like that. So when you came up with this script to say, hey, man, I'm not keeping nothing under the rug. I'm sweeping it all out. Let everybody pick from the dust. If you want to get you some pixie dust, pick from it and make whatever seed.
I just in the military, you know, and I served 20 years in military. Military, you know, when you go to leadership school, when they have confidence in you to send you to leadership school so that you can be in charge of the troops. That's one of the things that they preach at all the schools. If you go to BNOC, if anybody in the chat that understand military in their schools, if you go to BNOC, if you go to ANOC, if you go to PLDC, they all say the same thing. You know, give people all the information up front so that they can make an informed decision. You know, and my thing is with this business right here, if I'm doing it, I'm going to tell you that's what I'm doing. And there ain't going to be no, you know, part of the information or some of the information, or just give you enough to figure it out. I'm gonna give you all the information. Now, what you do with it, that's on you.
Right.
You know, but you can't come back and say, well, you know, Buffalo Picker told me to do this, but then I found out later on he only gave me 20% of the information.
Right.
I ain't having that on me.
Well, that's a, you know, well, you know, as we didn't learn when you didn't introduce this business to us, everything that you have fed us, the 80% you do feed us, and we take it and run with it because we believed in what you were saying, and then we start seeing the numbers ourselves and start doing our own studying. You feel me? And she wouldn't let it go. And when she got that OCD to running, it took off running, and here we are. You know, so I can truly say that everything you have spoke has came to light, you know, and God is good every day. If you don't want to be spiritual on this show, this the Glass City show. You hear me? God is good.
Yeah, I just you know, one of my things was, you know,
I hope he's doing.
Hey, we got a freeze. We got another freeze.
Someone's freezing.
Okay.
Yeah.
Y'all good?
That's crazy. Yeah.
Can y'all hear me?
Yep, yeah, we're good.
We good.
You good?
You good?
Nah, I'm good.
You froze for a second there.
Y'all the one freezing.
Yeah. We good.
Yeah, y'all freezing, man.
That's crazy. Yeah, man.
We are not going to freeze this show before I do my show and tell.
Great. That's definitely, you know.
Because I keep doing this. I want to show and tell.
But look.
Let's get into it. Let's get into it. Okay. It definitely was a freezing going on there.
Right. Yeah. Well, this definitely to know that everything you have taught us, we're going to give it back to everyone that want to be in this too. We're going to do it the same way you gave it to us because we don't want no slippery slope. We want everybody to roll uphill, but come up. You did? Yeah. That's how I want it.
Yeah. So, I mean, just go ahead. Give them the information, man. I mean, you know, everybody ain't going to do this, man.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't going to do it on the scale that you're doing it on. You know, but you got to get the information. Give them the chance. If they use it, they use it. They don't, they don't.
Hey, God bless you. Well, listen, we didn't get the presentation of our show and tell side of the story. Before we freeze out, because Buckeye Cable is whack, I tell y'all that's a fact. Buckeye Cable is whack. So before we freeze out, like we said, we went in the stores and my wife and I went and did some store hustling. So we want to give y'all a little taste of what we got. I know Buffalo Picker got some things he gonna show. So, and further ado, let's introduce some of this goodies for the panel, please.
So y'all know that I like my Ray Dunn. So this week I did get a few items that I was excited about. So that's what I'm going to show you, a few of my Ray Dunn items, and then we're going to show you what else we had in that storage unit that we talked about the other night. Was it
yesterday?
Yesterday.
And the night we showed some Sunday night on our Sunday show that we showed and tell some. So here go a few more of the items out of it.
Go ahead. This is my Ray Dunn measuring cups. I bought them for $16. They'll easily go for $30. Now I have these on eBay and Marketplace. And then, can you guys see this? Yeah. It's a queen bee mug and a honey pot. And these are a hot commodity.
What's the price on them?
$15. And they go for anywhere between $25 and $35. I can get rid of it at. And then this little beauty here, the birdhouse. Can you guys see that? Is that light in the way?
That's a different kind than what you showed on Sunday, right?
Correct. Yeah, I have two.
Okay. Well, which one is the best seller, though?
Any of the birdhouses, honestly.
Okay.
Birdhouses in general are a hot commodity. So this is my blessed one. I just have it sitting on my shelf back there, but it's for sale.
I'm gonna do like okay. Do like rock.
Okay. So our storage unit finds, was just a few boxes we had said, and we showed you guys some shoes the other day that we found in there. There was a couple more pair. There's actually a woman's pair and two guys. This one didn't have a box, right? These were just some Under Armour shoes, but they look pretty. I mean, they look pretty nice. So I don't know if the person got them.
You got these some more J's, some more
Yeah,
Jordans.
this box is really beat up, guys. I don't know if you can see it, but it's kind of beat up around the edges and everything. So
Yeah, I'll freeze it
because
again.
they're
Retro.
blue and orange shoes to me.
These some retros, you know, they some throwbacks right here. You know, they some throwbacks. You know, but
That's about what, 150?
Freeze.
no. Yeah.
No,
yeah,
I'm not freezing.
Easily.
Now these are brand new. This box is in perfect condition. These are Johnson and Murphy.
And to be exact, she has something like them.
I would love to be able to wear them, but that ain't gonna happen.
Yeah, she has something like
they
this.
even
style.
have the stuff still in them, guys. Super
What's the
cute. They'll be on.
What's the price on them?
It's a wedge sandwich.
Did y'all comp them?
Those was 180.
What's their price tag on these?
Those
Yeah,
were
y'all
180.
y'all semi-freezing too.
Those were
freezing.
Those were 180. Well,
Semi.
Well,
And there are we still frozen?
Nah,
No.
I mean you so.
There were a couple pair of jeans in there. I mean, there's absolutely nothing wrong with them. They're guys' jeans. That
Y'all
was
check-
one pair. I'll wash them up. What's that?
no, we ain't getting no comps on them or
You
nothing.
know, and stuff.
Everything is good. I mean, there's no holes. These are like brand new jeans, honestly.
Oh, okay.
I'll wash them up and put them on eBay.
Yeah.
So
That's it.
that's a few of them things that we had. The other box was all books. So it wasn't really nothing we was gonna show and tell. We're gonna get that to the Salvation Army, them books. And
Right.
it was another pair of men's shoes, but they weren't all like these right here. So for the $200 that we paid for the little unit, I believe just the 2 pair of tennis shoes will get that money back. And the other,
Those other female shoes, the women's shoes.
you know, we'll have a profit margin of probably $100. I think we'll make $100 to $200 over our money. So I don't feel like that was that bad investment.
No, I'll take it all day long.
You know,
Right.
I feel like it.
I go in a store and spend 100. I walk out. You want to give me 150? You know, I'm going to take it.
Yeah, all day.
What you got for us, Buffalo Picker?
Okay, so I'm just gonna show a few items. The items that I got from my connection, I'm just gonna show that on Friday, but I can show you a few items I have that I sourced the last couple of days. I have this Nerf gun. As you can see, the price on here. I don't know if y'all can see that. $3.50.
Yep.
Okay, so
Fortnite.
so this right here, I'm waiting on my invoice to come in because I'm gonna send my invoice to Amazon so I can get approved and Nerf. So I have about 10 of these out in the garage that I'm just gonna wait till my invoice come and then I'm gonna ship them all to Amazon.
Beautiful.
Yeah, that's what we're waiting on right now too.
And
Things. Yeah.
it's $3.50 that I paid for it, but this goes for the buy box price is $19.99 on Amazon.
Sweet.
Okay, so this right here I found in clearance for $1.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
And it's sell on Amazon, I think, for $8.99, and the fees on it is about 69 cents. So I'm probably gonna make about $6 off of these.
And you can send that, no problem?
Say again now?
You can send that, no problem?
Yeah, I can sell this, and the expiration date on it is 2021.
Oh,
Okay.
that's great.
Yeah. Trying to get them where they need to be.
Right. Okay, this right here I found the red tag at TJ Maxx. I
Okay.
can't sell this on Amazon, but I can sell it on eBay. And the red tag was $6.99, and I think on eBay they go for $29.99.
Sweet.
The lowest price I've seen.
Right. Okay. You got a few of those?
I have 4.
Okay, cool.
It's right here.
The Hulk.
I found this at Ross.
Yeah.
And y'all know I'm a big fan of the Hulk.
Yeah.
So I have two. Probably gonna keep one. And the other one, yeah. I'm probably gonna keep one, put him up there with my legendary Hulk. And
it happens.
yeah. And the other one I'm gonna ship off to Amazon. This was $11.
Okay.
And you see how big it is.
Yeah.
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 And I got some Thors and some Captain Americas like that. And then I sent to Amazon, and I paid $9.99 for them, and every bit was going for $28. So, you know, you do the math on that, you can't lose.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I have a legendary. I did a video on it. I have the legendary several of this Marvel heroes out in the garage. I'm just gonna hold on to them until one of the Avengers movie come out. You know, people, prices go crazy when those movies come out. So I'm just gonna hold on to them until we get around that time before I try to send them off to Amazon. But that's all I have for the show and tell. I'm gonna do a little bit more on Friday.
Yeah, well, hope y'all enjoyed this show today. Like we said, if we froze anymore, Buckeye Cable is the run we gonna call. But we would like to thank y'all for coming out and hanging out with the Glass City Pickers, Buffalo Picker. We'd like to thank you always for showing the right way to do this stuff. So on that note, we'd like to say peace. God bless. See y'all next Tuesday.
Bye.
All righty. All righty.